Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to Wind Waker. So my thoughts for today, we still have all of these areas that haven't been explored, but then there's a bunch of other areas that we have things to take care of. We've got the map for the various secret holes or the towers, so I kind of want to just go around and finish everything off, at least as long as that's still entertaining to me, which I guess means we are slowly working on the Triforce charts, which is part of the main game, but it's not really my focus at the moment. With that in mind, I guess let's go north next to hit here and then swing around. Let's get out our Wind Waker. Wait. There. I'll remember how this is played. It's the problem with playing a bunch of different games at the same time. I always forget how each game works when I get back to it. So we're in C6 right now, I think. Let me just open up my chart to see what's going on. And then find out what's going on in C5. So C6, we just had a secret hole, which we've taken care of. So C5 has the incredible chart and a secret hole and a tower. So let's check that out. Yeah, I never had a GameCube, so there were a lot of GameCube games that seemed interesting, but nothing I could do about that. We had a Game Boy Color and a... oh dear. I was going to try and get that treasure, but I suddenly don't care. And also a PlayStation 1 and eventually a PlayStation 2. And that's really my consoles I had growing up. When I was in my late teenage years, I found a original Nintendo at an auction that had Final Fantasy 1. I think that was it. Might have had it. Final Fantasy 1 was the only game I really played on it. I think it might have had a couple of other games. Maybe. I can't even remember now. And then eventually I bought a Wii for myself. And now I've bought PlayStation 4 and then 5 and now Switch 1 and 2. PlayStation 2 is the best console ever released. It's definitely a good console. Like, there was a lot of great games on it. There's the ladder. Please climb. There we go. Like, I grew up playing the Spyro games so much. Spyro 1, 2, and 3. Those were my favorite games. We had Crash Bandicoot 3 that I played a decent amount of, but I don't think I ever actually beat. Spyro Trilogy was remastered? Yes. I have beat the remastered trilogy a couple of times, including once on my YouTube channel. I streamed it. So if anyone wants to see me play through that, I 100%ed it. That was, whoa, really early on in my streaming. Career's the wrong word because it's not a career, but yeah, that was a while ago. I guess that's it. The tower here. Hobby. Yeah, that's probably the most accurate description. Like, technically I've made some money off of Twitch, but way less than I've spent, so calling it a career is wrong. No, come on. We cannot return to Hyrule without first reforming a piece of the Triforce. It is our duty to gather the 8 Triforce shards. Yes, I know. I'm just trying to get on your back, man. Just Come on. There you go. Now, is it that island, I think? Yeah. Only had an N64 and a GameCube, then you discovered online gaming, and that's been it for you? I've never been able to really get into multiplayer games. I've tried it a few times, but it just never really catches my interest. So, I don't know. I play a lot of single-player games, but something about playing with other people just takes me out of the experience. Started with a Super Nintendo and then got an N64 and a PS1. Yeah. Oh my, that battery of mounted guns is a dangerous thing. If only someone could blow the entire lot of them to bits. It is such a shame that they exist, for there is something wonderful hidden there. Something hidden... what? Like vaguely over here? Oh. Are you talking about that tower that I just destroyed? That had 20 rupees? Or is there something over there? No, that's going to be one of the Triangle Islands, I think. I think you're talking about the tower that I already took care of. Lone Wolf confirmed. Yeah, it's kind of true. I mean, for example, I was playing Borderlands 1 or 2 with some buddies from work. Because they all wanted to get together and play it, and I was like, sure. So we're all playing online. Oh, dear. Oh, I killed you before you electrocuted me. Thank you. And they've played the game before. So I'm, like most games, I'm in it trying to watch the story. Like, experience the story as it is. And I was having a good time. But then we get to some part of the story where we arrive in a new city, an angel pops up on the screen to tell us, you know, important lore bits of what's going on in the story. And one of my buddy runs off ahead because he knows what he's doing, and happens to get like an inch too close to the catch a ride guy, and it immediately cuts off Angel's statements to all of us to shout out catch a ride, and then the story bit is gone. And I was like, hang on, I just lost story and lore so that idiot could shout catch a ride? Because my buddy happened to run too close. I'm just like, that is terrible design of a game, but also disappointing, because I'm not going to go back and replay that game. I typically don't replay games, and so I just lose out on some of the lore. And that's not necessarily my friend's fault. It's bad design of the game, in my opinion. But, yeah. Prefer single-player games too. Found games like Subnautica where you're nation. Subnautica was fun. I played through the first one and had a blast. I'll probably play through the second one when it... I guess I also played through Below Zero, but also play Subnautica 2 probably when it gets out of early access. So what do we have here? This looks pretty similar to the one we did before. I'm seeing the little flame spots on top of the doors. So... just fight our way through the rooms again? Oh. Ow. I'm just trying to get behind you without having to waste... Man, you guys are everywhere. Like last time I was able to spin around fast enough to hit some of your crystals. This time, I'm having no such luck. There you go. That's one of you down. Take that heart. Where even are you guys? There you are. Oh, come on. Your crystal is facing me. I know I can shoot them in the eye, but I just don't want to deal with that. But this is not exactly going faster. There you go. That's another one down. Come on, you guys. There. Let me get behind you. Stop turning. There you go. Man, that was harder than it should have been. But it's done. Currently playing Subnautica 2 in early access. Nice. It's better than you thought it would be. Good. I tend to prefer playing games after they get out of early access because I want to see the finish thing. Again, I don't typically play through games multiple times, and so I don't want to sort of lose interest just after one playthrough of an early access game. At least that's my thought. What are my thoughts on Kingdom Come Deliverance? Might be a game for you. I actually played a good portion of that game many years ago, but it was during a time where I regularly was starting but not finishing games, just getting distracted. I remember really enjoying it and wanting to come back to it, but I just have never gone back to it. Now that the sequel's out, I have even more desire to get back to it. I just haven't. But there's a strong chance at some point I'll do that on YouTube probably, rather than on a stream. At least that's my thought. But I've been thinking about playing that again. Don't... Oh, Link, come on. That's you down. Ow. Nope, don't be in the air. There you go. Now you're dead. You enjoy our role-playing games choices most of the time? Yeah. I really do love role-playing games, so I'm always looking out for new ones. It's fun to play other games as well, but I grew up playing like Morrowind, Oblivion, eventually Skyrim. That's kind of what my early gaming was a lot of role-playing games. Obviously things like Spyro and Crash Bandicoot aren't really role-playing games, but still. Let's grab that. But I started out going through all the Zelda games, and I want to keep that going. I don't know if I'm going to actually play through all the Zelda games, because there's a lot of them, but I've been having fun with them, so I'm just continuing that. No, come on. Go. Alright, you guys grab your weapons so that I can attack you. Ow. There we go. I actually found you and followed you during the Subnautica playthrough. Oh, nice. I wasn't sure about Subnautica. Like, I had a blast streaming it, but it didn't feel like a great streaming game because of how much time I spent just searching for resources. So I wasn't sure what people would think of that. So this should be another one of the Triforce maps, I assume. Triforce chart, got it. We actually spent more time interacting during Below Zero. Okay. Yeah, I lose track of everyone, and I'm sorry for that. I don't have a great memory for names or faces. So, it's like some of you I recognize your names because you've been on here long enough, but I don't remember when you started or what interactions we've had. Alright, so that's this place done. No problem. Hard to keep track, makes sense. Yeah. Nope, I want to go... That's the button I'm looking for. Let's open up that Triforce chart. Excellent. And I can mark off that we have taken care of the secret hole and incredible chart location here. Where's my boat? There you are. You started back in Majora's Mask. Yeah, I know Zenzu, you've been here for a long time. Majora's Mask was a long time ago, though. So I guess now I want to go west from here. So that means we're going to B5. Incredible chart and a tower. That's what I've got listed. You came by for Breath of the Wild? Almost 1.5 years. Time really flies when you're not a kid anymore. There's some truth to that. Like, just every year when my birthday hits, and I'm just like, wow, I am even older. Or when I realize how long certain events that don't feel like they were that long ago, but then it's like, oh wait, no, that was, 10 years ago or something. Yeah. Getting older is weird. Alright. I was hoping to grab that treasure, but I think I need to blow all you up first. Oh, come on. Yes, I know I'm not moving. No, don't talk to me, dude. I'm just trying to get on you. Let me skip your dialogue. That wasn't the button I was searching for. Go away. I don't want to deal with you, bird. Going basically completely against the wind. Excellent. Okay, I still need to talk to a fish. And we have our treasure here. Oh, hey, the YouTube chat is working. Excellent. I thought it was still broken. Sweet. Let's see. Over 2 years for you. Talked during a battle. Only played through Breath of the Wild for the first time half a year ago. The game still feels new to me. Breath of the Wild was fun. Like, I think of all the Zelda games, Breath of the Wild is still my favorite, but that could be nostalgia, if I'm using that term reasonably enough, because that was really my first Zelda game. But I loved what they were doing with it and the openness. Probably your favorite Zelda game behind Ocarina. You excited if the Ocarina of Time remake is true? I'll be interested to see it, but I doubt I'll replay it, because I already played through Ocarina of Time. No, get out of here, you. Okay. You want to die, then so be it. Get on the boat. Okay, I guess I chased off the bird. That's good enough for me. Oi, small fry. Yeah, I've heard. Think you want to chart and information about this island. Then start by opening up your sea chart. You haven't played Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask yet? They were good games. Did I not talk to the fish at that last island? Oh, that was a mistake. Tell me, small fry, have you ever heard of the fabled set of Triumph Forks? Yes, I thought they were supposed to be on our resort island, whatever they called it, but they weren't. Well, it's right there, my young fry, on that island. You know, a chart showing you where to find them. Oh, are the Triumph Forks they're talking about the Triforce? And I just haven't picked that up yet. Of course, getting it's the hard part. And that's all the info I've got to offer. If you want to hear it again, you'll have to throw some more bait on the water for me. Sorry, but that's my policy, Fry. Because we have the incredible chart here, so we've got a chart to the Triforce, and he's saying there's a chart here to the Triumph Forks. Yeah, I think my only real downside with Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask is I like games with more deeper story, and older games could only do so much because of the limited memory. And so particularly Majora's Mask felt like a bunch of random, mostly disconnected side quests, and not like a deep, overarching story. That was my view, which I'm sure some people will very much disagree with. Okay. So we've got treasure all over the place. I am being bombed still. There we go. I was like, where is my thing? Oh, come on now. You all want to die, don't you? Like, I already attacked you, bird. Get out of here. Come on. Does this weapon not actually do damage? Because I assumed it would. But given the lack of, you know, the bird dying, maybe it doesn't. And yeah, this thing is still shooting bombs at me. I kind of took out the boat and assumed that would be enough. And it was not. Get out of here. I guess, bird. A little bit lower. Oh, come on. There you go. I will bomb you guys. Nah, this is a bad angle. Haha, gotcha. Man, I'm going through all of my bombs. Did that take out the bird? Yes. Okay, let's see. Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. Triumph Forks are the shards. Doubt the hookshot destroys enemies. Yeah, it seems that way. Which one did you enjoy the most out of those? I have yet to play... Well, when I had my Wii many years ago, I played a little bit of Twilight Princess but didn't get far. But realistically, I haven't given Twilight Princess a proper playthrough, so I can't comment on that one. But yeah, for me, Breath of the Wild is the best. Majora's Mask was actually rushly developed, and the devs only had like a year or less to work on it, which is why the story is shorter. And I think that's also why they reused a lot of character models, was because of how rushed it was. Sub 2, because of the delayed release, it's so beautiful and polished compared to most early access games, and they're releasing it in chapters. There'll be 10 in total. Wow. I'm excited to try that out, but again, I'll probably wait for it to be fully released. Twilight Princess is only the third Zelda you did not play. I mean, I hope someday it comes out on the Switch so I can play it. Like, there's not really a good reason I know of why it wouldn't come out on the Switch. Let's get you ready. That's not the button I was wanting to put you on, but it's fine. I'm totally going at it at the wrong angle, so I have no wind. So that sound is from the other one. We're looking like here-ish, I think? No. It's good and dark. Midna is your favorite companion. I remember Midna a little bit. I think I'm getting away from the treasure, but I'm not sure if I'm getting away from the first treasure we saw. Because there was a second one. The main one was out here. No, I think that was the treasure that I was hearing. Like back here somewhere. There we go. Is it like here? Nope. Still think I'm too far away. Should have added Twilight Princess to the Switch too, since it was also on the GameCube. That's my thought. I'm sure there's a reason. There we go, finally. Yeah, my brother speculates the reason that Twilight Princess hasn't been put on the Switch yet is because they have a subscription model for their online stuff. They're waiting until subscriptions start to drop, and then that's when they'll finally add Twilight Princess to get people to resubscribe again. Which makes reasonable sense to me. Okay, I'm guessing that wasn't the treasure we're looking for. Because 20 rupees is pathetic. It's somewhere around here. There we go. Well, they're waiting for the anniversary for Twilight Princess, which is later in November this year. That'd be cool. I've heard some speculation that they're working on a remake, and that's why they haven't released it. I don't know if I believe that. Okay, so we've got the treasure for this map now. I'm guessing we sail in. Because the incredible response, Crafton has to pay the $250 million. Yeah. I don't know much about what all went on with the whole Subnautica 2 fiasco. But I heard it was a bit of a nightmare legally. So I am glad that it's finally coming out. Is that it? There's no real... The whole challenge was just getting in here? I mean, I accept, but that seems like a really easy trial. Now the Triforce chart. Let's open up that chart. Thanks for the bomb, since I wasted so many getting in here. Excellent. If you open up the treasure charts you have at once, they will show up when you stumble by them. Yes, so I've got all of my normal treasure charts open. It's just the Triforce charts that I need to, I assume, take to Tingle to get them read. Alright, you guys are apparently back. So is that the tower for this square? Probably. Let's see, B5, we've dealt with the incredible chart. Now we need to deal with the tower. I don't know if you guys can hear that cat yowling in the background. It's so loud. Oh, not these guys. And they're hiding barely off the place, so I'm gonna have to shoot them. No. Alright. Bow time. I definitely prefer locking on and shooting. There we go. Is that your cat? Yeah. Well, I'm also watching two of my brother's cats at the moment, so I'm unsure it might be one of his cats. Skull necklace. Yeah, I know that my microphone is tuned to tune out most things, but I could, looking at the audio charts on OBS, I could see it slightly moving with the cat's meows, and so Wasn't sure how loud it would be to you guys. My two cats generally get along. His cats are, you know, new to the household for the moment, and so there's some adjustment going on. Let's adjust the wind back to the east because I never spoke to a fish there. The cats get all up and close to the screen when they see the fish. So I don't let the cats in the room when I'm streaming because they would interrupt. So, yeah, they're locked out of the room. How do you keep them off the keyboard? If I'm on and my cat likes to help you type, yeah. I mean, that's it for me, is I have to keep my cats out of the room because they like to be very involved. Which just isn't ideal, you know? And of course, that's what causes them to meow outside the door. It's like, you've forgotten about us. I haven't forgotten you, I'm just getting some time to myself. Some cats like to gnaw on wires. I thankfully have not had to deal with that. But yes, I've heard that's a problem with some cats. Saw a fish out here. There you are. Ooh. Went a little too far. Nope, we're good. That's the wrong item. I need to buy more bait. Oi, small fry. Yeah, I've heard. Alright, and I haven't been writing down these islands' information. I'm not following my normal process. Stonewatcher Island. This is C5, Stonewatcher. So tell me, small fry, have you heard about the small triumph forks? There are such things. And there's a chart that'll show you where to find them on that island there. If you want it, try asking that huge, grouchy-looking Stonewatcher. I doubt you could even budge the thing, though. You've got skinny arms, Fry. And that's all the info I've got to offer. Yep, we dealt with that already. Right. If we go... Islet of Steel was B5. Let's write that in. Excellent. So now we need to go to A5, which means I need to readjust. No, wasting bait. Usually I keep my Wind Waker there. I need to buy more bait. Where can I find bait? I guess we have a chart for where Beetle shows up, don't we? So if I find that chart, I can see if he's nearby. I scroll through all of my treasure charts. There we go. He is right south of us. It's not too far out of the way. Hopefully, that is a version of him that has bait. That puts us at C6. Is there anything I want to do while I'm there? No. That is Shark Island, which we went to last time. where are you, beetle? Like, I'm looking at both those islands out there, and neither one seems like it's close. Particularly since we are in the right square now. Am I missing the island? I don't think so. It's gotta be... maybe... oh, it's this little tiny thing. Didn't realize that was a separate island. I thought that was connected with that other one back there. It's gotta be you. Yeah. And beetles here? Yes, I think that's beetle. And a whole lot of treasure. It's probably all garbage, and so I'm gonna ignore it. Hey there, beetle. Please tell me you sell bait. I'm down to one piece, and that is not enough. Oh, come on, man. Alright, fine. We'll do this the more sensible way. I'm going to use the Ballad of Gales, which is down... that? Yeah. Because that can take me anywhere. And I know some of the early islands. Yeah, we'll go back to Outset Island. It's been a long time. I guess I'm right next door. But, yeah. This one should sell bait. Also, I can swing by and see if anyone has anything new to say. If my sister has ever made it home. Which probably is no, which is really weird. Oh, come on, dude. I know that's where I parked you, but you are super in the way. There you go. Oh, thank you. As always, I appreciate your business. Yeah, I would like to buy some more bait.
Thank you.
We're getting close to your 30 points. I don't know what it gives me.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
I guess let's just swim to shore. On the subject of strange things in this game, I looked up online more about that sliding puzzle, because I was curious what the reward is if I actually did take the time to do all of them. And it's basically nothing. You get 50 rupees per puzzle. And then if you solve all 16, it gives you an additional 150 for a total of 950 rupees if you solve all 16 sliding puzzles. That is not happening. Link, whenever you have an empty bottle, you just bring it straight to Grandma. I can make you more soup for you whenever you like. Yep, I am good. And Aryll's still not home? Because the pirates said they were going to take her right here. And then they just didn't. Sounds too tedious? Yeah. Like, I'll do a lot of random things in games just for the rewards. But when it becomes too tedious, then it's like, I'm not going to bother with that. I don't know if there's anything else here on this island to check out. I have... let me find the thing. My notes. So I have beneath black soil lies treasure. We got the giant rock already and the incredible chart from here. But yeah, beneath black soil is treasure. And I don't know what that means. Sounds fishy. She's with the pirates after all. Yeah. It's too dangerous to walk around outside at night. I'm being serious here. If you want to play with the boys, come back after the sun has come up. The boys will be here waiting. Yeah, it's so dangerous at night. Oh, did you notice how large the pig you gave us has grown? It's a king among pigs. I noticed the other two pigs are missing, while one of your pigs got super large. I don't know what that's about. I'm not gonna say that one of your pigs ate the other pigs, but I'm just saying one got big while the others disappeared.
Yep.
Yeah, so I don't think there's anything else to do here. Oh, besides collect some slime. Or chew jelly, I suppose. That I never use. Because I never use my bottles for anything besides fairies. Do I have the treasure here yet? I have not collected a treasure here yet. Do I have the chart for this island? One way to find out. Do any of the maps look like they could be this island? No. That's Forsaken Fortress for sure. I don't know what island you are. I don't think you're this island. Yeah, I don't know if I have a map for here yet. Only doing it for the juicy heart pieces? Yeah, if there was a heart piece at the end of doing all 16 puzzles, I would force myself to get through it. Possibly. But for rupees? No. Talk to the mother and kids during the day. You'll find out about the other pigs. Okay. I mean, we could wait just for the fun of it and see. And by wait, I mean play a song to skip time. Let's flip over to that page. Song of Passing. There you are. Not that the pigs really matter at all, but I'm curious. Monsters have begun appearing in town at night. It's awful out there. You really should go home while you can. Who else is going to protect your grandmother? I appreciate you. Not saying that I need to be protected or I'm too young and weak, but asking me to protect my grandmother. You recognize I'm capable. Because it's like, I've taken on a couple of these temple trials. I've got the fully upgraded Master Sword and the Mirror Shield. Having someone just be like, yeah, you're weak and need to hide. Oh, did you notice how large the pig you gave us has grown? It's a king among pigs. Yes. Link, lots and lots of things have happened here since you left, Link. First of all, my little brother doesn't wet the bed anymore, so that's good, I guess. Since you guys seem to share a bed, that's super good. And Mom got kind of chubby again. Hey, you shush. And, oh yeah, and now when you feed old Link bait, he gets really excited and digs holes in the hard patches of black dirt you see around the village. I'm guessing you named your pig Old Link? Otherwise this sentence doesn't make sense. He always finds treasures in them. Yeah. Yes, we named the pig you caught for us after you. I hope you don't mind. I can't believe it all All it takes to get Link all excited is a little bait. Talk about a dummy. The pig. He's talking about our pig, not you. Alright, and you gross kid. Yay, Link, it's Link! So, did you save Aryll? Yes. Hey, shush! I'm sorry, Link, don't you pay any attention to him. I try not to. Don't pay any attention to him. I mean, it's rude for you guys to say because you're family, but still. So yeah, they didn't state what happened to the other pigs, but they say that giving this pig bait caused them to dig into the black dirt, which is a thing we had questions about for this area. You know our pet pig? Well, to be honest, we named him after you. Lucky you. He's very smart, just like you, and just like you, when you feed him some bait, he starts digging with all his might until he digs up treasure. Wait, you don't do that. No, I don't. I wouldn't mind you testing your might by picking up that pig, Link. As long as you take him for a walk afterwards, what do you say? So we can pick him up, find some black dirt, toss him down, give him some bait, and then, whoa. Please climb back up. Thank you. And then see what treasures he digs. I guess where is some of this black dirt? Okay, like here. So we've got one patch there. Well, that looks like an incredibly hard spot to get to, so there's got to be something good there. At least that's my theory. You have to talk to them again in order to get them to talk about the other pigs. Hearts? You serious? How would I get to that one? Not like that. There's not anything to swing off of. I assume I would have to just adjust the wind and try and glide there, but that doesn't feel like it'll work super well. Particularly since I don't even know if there's anything there to care about. The fact that the first pot just gave me hearts does not fill me with a ton of positive feelings about continuing that path. Alright, I'm willing to test this out. Come here, Mr. Pig. Hi? Why are you freaking out? Okay, that's a heavy pig. We can hop with him. Yeah, I don't know why they made that kid so gross. Like, they could have just made him a young kid. You're fine. I'm just taking you over to this patch of soil. She's carrying a pot on her head and I've got a whole pig. Alright, let's pull out our bait. Dig down here, please. Dude? Okay, you ate the bait, I think. Now I'm out of bait there. Is that gonna count as... Seriously? That's the treasure? Or did that count as you not being on the black soil? Because this game has terrible protection systems. There you go. You're solidly in the black dirt. Give me treasure. No? Was it actually these things as the treasure? Because, wow. No, I'm not trying to attack the pig. Ow, I'm sorry, pig. I was trying to lock on, ow, to this stupid thing you dug up. I'm gonna die by pig. Please no, please no. Oh, you killed me. And wasted one of my... Get the heck away, pig. I am gonna murder you, like, for real. Like, you dig up these things, and when I attack them and accidentally hit you... Then he actually wastes a whole fairy. I'm so mad. I'm just gonna leave you here. You don't need to go back to your pen, because I don't care enough. We're having bacon for breakfast, absolutely. Alright, your pig sucks. That's what I'm trying to say. You can go find him and bring him back. Hopefully you can carry a pig. Wasted 1.5 lives. Like, yeah, feel free to have him hit me like once or twice after I hit him. But actually killing me and then continuing to attack? What is that garbage? Oh, did you notice how large... So, do you not have anything else to say? What about those other pigs you caught for us, Link? Hey, you, shush. They just ran away somewhere. Yep, that's all. They just ran up and ran away one day. Yup. It was delicious. Shush. The milk you just drank was delicious, right? That's what you meant, wasn't it, my darling son? What am I to do with these boys? Oh, ho. Alright, so you guys cooked up and ate the other 2 pigs. Not terribly surprising. Are there any more black dirt spots? Maybe, but I don't feel like wasting my time on them. Like, the fact I went through that and my reward was a bunch of enemies and death. It's like, okay, I wasted multiple pieces of bait just to get the pig to dig. And then when he did it was all bad news. Just like, thanks. I'm glad I took the time to do this. Let's buy some more bait. Like, it'd be just my luck if the first nearby area has a bunch of monsters, but then the next area has like a heart piece or something. But, yeah. When the game does that, it's like, I'm not gonna go back and keep trying to find more spots to play around with. No, don't go back in there, Link. Let's find my boat before I drown.